Hello, this is Brian. Today is Tuesday, August 23rd, 2022. And I'm here at Mission Bay Park here in awesome San Diego. This is a place I came to a lot as a kid. Great times here. Enjoyed the coastal vibes. Beautiful Washingtonia robustas. Mexican fan palms. And San Diego ain't San Diego without eucalyptus trees now. Look at this monster. It's a pretty big Eucalyptus comodulensis. Wow. This is a big one. This is right by the Hilton. Wow. That's a beauty. This is my third venue of the day. Started off at Mission Trails, hiking up to Quaipai Peak. Went to Cabrillo National Monument. Meant to go to the Bayside Trail, but I missed the turnout for the Bayside Trail. So it's only limited to a couple videos there. Now I'm here at Mission Bay. Just enjoying a nice late morning. See what kind of interesting things I find here. Of course, you know me, my videos are more botanically based, so I'll be talking about the trees here at the park. It smells great here because of these Eucalyptus comodulensis trees. Absolutely stunning trees. That's pretty nice here. Of course, here's another eucalyptus. Eucalyptus sideroxylon, red iron bark. Look at that. Another beautiful tree. Some other things here that are very interesting. There's that first eucalyptus. That was a pretty big tree. That was Eucalyptus comodulensis. There are some interesting species of plants here. In fact, I'm going to go back towards this way. There's another. We got several species of palms planted here. Obviously, Washingtonia robusta being the most common. But if you ever come this way near the Hilton, you will notice some shorter palms with some really wide trunks on them. I'm going to be coming up to them very soon, actually. Some over here, but somebody's working over there, so I don't want to get in the way. See, of course, we got 5 Washingtonia palms growing together. Amazing. A lot of times you'll see them planted in sets of 3s. Okay, well, this one here. Look at these guys. These are Chilean wine palms. Uvia chilensis. I don't see them planted very often here in Southern California. Very uncommonly. It's these palms with the really wide trunks. These are supposed to be very slow growing from seed. Some people have taken them a year and a half to germinate them. I don't think they're very fast growing out of the gate either. These ones are still relatively young. Been here for a long time. But look up here. They haven't even developed their full crowns. Eventually their crowns will be more rounded. Right now they're mostly upright. These are the fruits right here. They're edible too. These in the wild have been subject to a lot of harvesting because they're fruit. They're the fruits. Well, fruits are edible, but they also take the sap from cut palms for drinking wines, which is a shame. So in their habitat in South America, it'd be very much jeopardy. These are very beautiful palms too. I've never seen a really large one up close, but eventually, when they grow large enough, the lower fronds will start arching down, so they'll have a full crown, kind of like a date palm, kind of. So when they're younger, the fronds are mostly upright, as you can see here. I've never come across a very large one before. There might be a few specimens here in San Diego that are quite large, but you're not going to see them too often unless they've been around for a very long time. But you can see how wide and girthy their stems are. When these get larger and taller, usually up to maybe about 50 or 60 feet, they're quite spectacular. I've seen pictures of them. I've never seen one up close that's really old and tall, but they're beautiful palms. They're quite cold tolerant to at least 20 degrees, I believe. They might tolerate down to 20 degrees, so they can tolerate some relatively hard freezes too. So they're definitely very tropical looking, and they grow in subtropical and sometimes tropical locations, but they're quite hardy as well. It might be Washingtonia robusta is supposed to be fairly cold tolerant, roughly close to the same, roughly within a couple degrees. But these ones are supposed to be quite cold tolerant. Like I said, to around 20 degrees or so, give or take a couple degrees. Like I said, Washingtonia robusta seems to be similarly tolerant. So you can grow them where you do get some frost, as long as it's not a constant ordeal. I think there are a couple more Chilean wine palms over here. Let's see. And we got rusty leaf figs right here. This is Ficus Rubijinosa. Very commonly planted in parks and stuff like that. And this is Ficus Rubijinosa right here. Kind of similar looking to Moreton Bay figs, Ficus macrophylla. Only the leaves are a little smaller. So they're kind of similar looking to Ficus macrophylla. These are rusty leaf figs right here. Crows really love to hang out in them. And they produce a very dense shade, so on a warm day, it'd be a great place to sit. See here, very nice, handsome canopy trees, and they do produce abundant figs. So you see, these are young, undeveloped figs right here, undeveloped, and they'll turn a kind of a purplish color when they're ripe. Edibility, I'm not really sure if these are really edible. Some other species, other than your common figs, are supposed to be edible, but here's what they look like. Kind of purplish color when they ripen. I don't know if they are properly pollinated here, because usually they're reliant on wasps, a type of wasp, to pollinate them, fig wasp. I know there are some types of fig wasps that are here that have pollinated some of the other species of fig, like Ficus microcarpa, the Indian laurel fig, Ficus cairica, edible fig. And so sometimes you'll see seedlings or even sometimes you'll see some seedlings of those. So I guess that's possible. I'm not sure if Ficus Rubijinosa would have that. Now here are again some Chilean wine palms. These are starting to develop a little bit more of a rounding in their crown. Let's see these a little more up close. These are absolutely gorgeous palms. You notice these are meant to develop wide trunks. So what happens is once a palm gets past a certain age, it'll stop increasing. And once it gets a certain age, you know, that obviously will thicken up when they're younger, but eventually they will stop increasing in girth because they're not like regular trees, true trees, that increase in girth with annual growth rates in wood. Because palms do not produce xylem, or they don't produce true wood, I should say. They don't produce the true wood that allows them to exhibit growth rates. Joshua trees, which are yuccas, same thing. A lot of those plants, they do not produce wood. Sometimes it can be pretty hard to tell how old some of these are. Actually, these have been around for a couple of decades at least, a few decades. They are absolutely breathtaking, beautiful palm. Jubia chilensis, the Chilean wine palm. Here's some more rusty leaf figs. There's some types of palms across the street. I think those might be some type of palmetto, maybe in the genus Sabal or maybe Livistonia, maybe. Ficus Rubijinosa, rusty leaf fig. Again, very handsome, full canopy trees that produce very good shade. Perfect for these warm summer days. The weather's quite delightful over here. It's the 70s right now. And then, Kentia palm, Hawea forsteriana. Not super commonly planted. Some more right over there. So some pretty nice ones here. I think this looks like a Moraine Bay fig. Larger leaves. This is a Moraine Bay fig right here. I believe Ficus necrophyllum. They get humongous here in San Diego County. They spread out and they got humongous roots. Here we are, Kentia palms right here. This is Hawea forsteriana. Beautiful. Wow. Now you can tell the leaflets droop on the rachis, or the leaflet stalk. Very nice. I'd like to get footage of the plants. We got some more cool stuff coming up here too. Mexican fan palm. The ones I grew up with as a kid. I'll tell you, the air feels great here today. It's nice. Some other interesting stuff. Another species of palm growing here. Got to be kind of careful, there's a lot of people around. Trunk habit, which is pretty common in Phoenix species. Senegal date palm, Phoenix reclinata. See, multi-trunk habit. Actually, a lot of date palms tend to be multi-trunked. Even the Phoenix palms, the date palms, they tend to be multi-trunked when not kept pruned and trimmed. That's Phoenix dactylifera. See, this one has been trimmed. It sends that date palm shape to it, that classical date palm shape. Now, usually sometimes they can form very dense thickets. Okay. Now, there's another species of palm here too. Probably more. But I'm going to show you yet another species of palm growing here. Here, Butea capitata. This is the Pindo Palm. This is actually one of the more cold hardy species of palm. Here, Butea capitata. And these have edible fruit, and I've tried the fruit before. They're actually kind of tasty. They're kind of sweet. Beautiful. Usually not a super large species of palm. And a little more of a blue-grayish color. So this is the beautiful Pindo Palm. Butea capitata. San Diego San Diego area is known for its diversity of plantings. So this is just another one here. Lutea capitata. When these fruits are ripe, they'll be orange colored. That's going to do it for this video. I'll see you on the next one very soon. Thanks for watching.